funny thing about our group is that we grew up with each other, surfed together all our lives, and bickered and fought, and there was rivalries. We can't think you're the shit because someone will come over and pop your bubble, but it was funny because we're just like the little rascals surfing.
Flea, Skin Dog, Loya, we used to skateboard to school, you know, then we'd go surf. And, I mean, we're just the full beach rats. It was just an incredible life.
Flea was just a kid, and I used to take every wave from him. And then one day, they're like 16, I'm trying to burn him, and Barney does an air over me. I'm like, oh my God, the tables have turned. Flea and Barney all of a sudden went from just doing little off lifts to doing airs and doing big airs and in-your-face surfing. It's contagious.
It's like the next level. People in Santa Cruz push the limits of aerial surfing, and we want to do futuristic maneuvers.
Before Mavericks, radical surfing was our focus point. And then all of a sudden, we hear about Mavericks. That was in '91. There was a whole different world to explore.
What is the heaviest? What is the biggest? And what is the most deadliest? Mavericks is definitely the coldest, spookiest, creepiest. When you show up there, any swell, and there's just lights, camera, action, noise, distractions, people. Mavericks is such a circus. That is the show right there. That wave itself.
Big was, you know, Steamer Lane, 10, 12 feet, that's pretty big. When we saw Mavericks after seeing the lane, we're like, okay, 60 feet, it's huge, and it definitely changed our perception of big. We had this jewel in our backyard. When you're pulling up into a barrel of Mavericks and, you know, you're in there and you're seeing this thing shaking over you, and you're like, oh, Mac, and all of a sudden it's like an earthquake and the house is falling down. There's only one open door, and there it is. You're like, oh, you're running for that door. It's just like, you know you're gonna die if that house falls on you or get hurt. Pretty amazing feeling coming out of that door and still, you know, having your arms and legs and head. Maybe I put myself in situations where, you know, it's not the best situation I should put myself in, but I'm not thinking like that at all. You know, I'm thinking I'm going to make this thing. I deal with the consequence when the consequence comes. The big wave thing ended up to change our whole life and our path of surfing forever.
That's one of the nice things about being a tow surfer is you work together as a team. I'm never going to want to go put my wetsuit on, paddle out, and try to surf this 60-foot wave, you know? I'm going to want some support.
I'm thinking not only about myself and Skinny, but his daughter and his wife, and that's a pretty big responsibility. I surfed the day that Mark Fu died at Mavericks, and I saw him take off on a wave, and that someone of his caliber could die. That's scary.
That Mark Fu was a gross accident. Like, somebody should have been watching him. If there was a jet ski in the water that day with somebody that was trained by Brian, Fu would be surfing with us today. Everybody wants to surf, everybody wants to score killer waves, and they want to get the glory, but no one wants to think of the reality of when things go bad.